Helen's Bridge on Google is labeled as a historical landmark in Asheville, North Carolina. It's located at 201 Bewcatcher Road in Asheville. I visited Helen's Bridge back in October of 2020 while I was in the area just hanging out for the day, and it has quite a story. According to the website Atlas Obscuria, the bridge is supposedly haunted by the ghost of a distraught mother. It says on the website that writer Thomas Wolfe walked under Helen's Bridge many times while growing up and included it in a passage in his book, Look Homeward Angel, but it's perhaps the lore surrounding the bridge that draws the most attention. The arch bridge is made of quarried stone and was constructed in 1909 to provide access to nearby Zelandia Mansion. The legend speaks of a woman named Helen who lived at or near the mansion with her beloved daughter. After Helen's daughter died in a fire, the distraught mother hung herself from the bridge. Her anguished spirit is said to still appear when her name is called, and people have reported that their car will not start when they try to leave. The story is even documented on the official website for the city of Asheville, ashevillennc.gov. According to another website, ashevilleterrors.com, the Lazendia Mansion was occupied at the time by a local politician named John Evans Brown. He later sold the home to an Australian architect and a scholar named Philip S. Henry. After Henry's passing, he bequeathed the mansion to his family, where they lived until the 1960s. As of today, the Zelandia Mansion serves as a historical museum. The manor and even the bridge face the possibility of demolition to build an interstate through parts of Asheville. However, local advocates led the charge to deny such projects from happening. Since then, the property faces no damage of being torn down. It was actually the newly rebuilt version of the home with the same name built 20 years prior by John Evans Brown. Brown had spent some time in California during the gold rush and later in New Zealand. After returning to Asheville, he built the original Zelandia Mansion and lived there until his wife's passing. Before you ask, is Lazendia Mansion haunted? Unfortunately, it's not, but you don't have to go too far to find some ghosts. It was rumored that Helen was a woman in her mid-30s who was said to have moved to Asheville to start a new chapter in her life. Along with her was her infant daughter. While cooking, a large fire broke out very quickly. Helen rushed to her child's room but failed to escape after passing out from smoke inhalation. While firefighters were able to resuscitate Helen, they were unable to do the same with the child. After waking up to the news of her child's death, Helen's heartbreaking downward spiral started. She battled severe depression for several weeks. The pain became too great for her to bear. It was later on when Helen decided to take a walk in the woods. Upon coming across the bridge near Lazendia Mansion, she hung herself from one of the steel posts. There are alternate stories, though. While the story of Helen's suicide may have been linked to her child's death, it is said that there may have been an entirely different story that may have led to her suicide. One such story was that Helen was living in Zelandia Mansion for a time. Some say she did indeed kill herself, but for a very different reason. It was said that she was having an affair with someone and was pregnant with his child. After being rejected by this mystery man, Helen was so distraught that she decided to end her life rather than give her child a chance to live. Whether Helen was married at the time or could not face the shame of being an unwed mother, her untimely death seems to be shrouded in mystery even to this day. Today, Helen's Bridge has become a frequent spot for paranormal investigators and fans alike. It is said that some people believe that Helen's ghost might still be hanging around the bridge. However, others have said that Helen herself was seen frantically looking for her child and would soon vanish without a trace. Some have said she'll wander around for a bit and talk about the tragic day she lost her daughter. Some people have driven through the bridge and recalled dealing with car trouble despite no prior symptoms. Issues like drain batteries, engine stallings, and other mechanical issues that were said to be reported. However, people who come to the bridge to summon the spirit would also experience car troubles as they leave the bridge. Others have passed through the bridge while walking, have seen shadowy figures moving back and forth in the corner of their eyes. Also, the sounds of screams have said to be heard from the distance. So this is Helen's Bridge in Asheville, North Carolina. Built in the early 1900s. And apparently Helen, after her daughter died, hung herself from it. And it's been said that you can hear and that she still visits and walks about This is in Asheville, North Carolina. I tell you what, I don't know about the construction of these old bridges, man. I don't know if you can still drive across this thing because it goes to a mansion. But I tell you what, if this was a commercial bridge, I don't know if they'd have people driving across it. Huh, it's weird. Felt like somebody just walked up behind me. That was crazy. It's like I even heard in the grass. I don't know if my camera caught it, but I heard like, and had that feeling of somebody just walking up behind me. That was creepy. But yeah, it's Helen's Bridge. It's really creepy here, even during the day.